G'day, welcome back. I'm just doing some editing on Phil and I's next episode, which is when we went down to Gundagai recently and had a look at the Gundagai jail and also their museum. So we had a look at a few other things while we were there, so sit back, have a look and see if you enjoy this.
'Cause we are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come, we share a dream, and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australia.
Welcome to Gundagai. Gundagai is located about 390 kilometres southwest of Sydney, travelling on the Hume Highway. And I'm travelling down Sheridan Street, the main street of Gundagai. These are some old photos of the Worth Circus in Gundagai around 1900. And off to the right we have the famous Niagara Cafe. It was opened in 1916 by the Patrician family. After a marvellous refurbishment in 1938, the cafe boasted a ceiling mural of stars and moons, which was unfortunately destroyed by a fire in the 1970s. Many of the other original features remain, however, including the Art Deco door, the booths and mirrors, the shop front bow, windows and the vintage neon sign. Really worth a visit, and they make great chocolate milkshakes. We're now making our way down to Gundagai's historic bridges. Gundagai is dominated by 4 bridges spanning the Murrumbidgee Flats: the historic Prince Alfred Bridge, the Timber Railway Bridge. The timber viaducts are wonderful examples of early engineering solutions to cross a major floodplain. Their national significance is recognised with listing by the National Trust. They are a spectacular lattice work of wooden trusses spanning the floodplains and river. The Prince Alfred Bridge was built in 1866, the first major crossing spanning the Murrumbidgee River. It formed part of the Hume Highway until it was replaced by the Sheehan Bridge built in 1976. The Prince Alfred Bridge is the longest timber viaduct in Australia and has been classified by the National Trust as a structure whose preservation is essential to Australia's heritage. The other famous bridge is the railway bridge, which was completed in 1902. The viaduct is 819 metres long. The town was hit by several large floods of the Murrumbidgee River. The Crown Commissioner for the Murrumbidgee District, Henry Bingham, praised the heroic actions of the Aboriginal people at Gundagai in rescuing settlers from the 1844 flood. Bingham also requested a reward for local Aboriginal people. We're now making our way to the Gundagai jail. First of all, we have to stop off at the Visitor Information Centre to collect the keys. The jail housed the famous bushranger, Captain Moonlight. Welcome to Gundagai jail. Got a guest report that you filmed us today. Here's this picture of a book, which is Jimmy Barnes, working fast boy. Fantastic. Let's have a bit of a look around and see what we can find. A bit of history here. Captain Moonlight was imprisoned here for his execution, 1880. Anyway, let's get on with it. The old Gundagai jail stands at the corner of 1st Avenue and Byron Street, surrounded by a high wall of local slate with sandstone capping. Following the devastating 1952 flood, the town lockup needed to be rebuilt as a watch house or jail. Alexander Dawson, the colonial architect, designed the building, and Charles Hardy won the tender for its construction in 1859. Hardy and Hodson builders completed further additions in 1861, and in 1863 a kitchen was built for the jail, designed by Giles Barner, the government architect. The magnificent stone boundary wall, which still stands today, was constructed in 1866. The jail consists of a cluster of buildings including the jailer's residence, the external kitchen block, the hospital, the jail exercise yard, an outhouse, outbuilding, a well, and archaeological remains. This is the isolation cells, Phil. What does that feel like? We've got a bit of a noise up here to cell the little inspection cover. Oh God! There's Phil. Right here. Only bread and water for you tonight, Phil.
Yeah.
Does the key fit that lock? Right above it, the lock.
No one. Oh, definitely. See that
Does it fit? residence superintendent or something, probably.
That's just goes like anyway.
Oh,
There's another key in.
it's a laundry. Were you the jailer with the keys, are you? Are you the jailer with the keys? These old fireplaces would have been cold here in the winter time. What do you got down there? Gundagai. What's all that stuff? Oh, bloody bees.
Beehive in there somewhere.
That's it.
Beehive somewhere.
Oh God. It's like the reckoning of the bees. Oh, they got the insect killer. It's important. It might have been the whole solitude. It's got the vents on the side. Probably was, you know. They just moved it across. The two have been in a shut. What are those dogs? Are they guard dogs? There's a rabbit. That's just the other door we came from there. Utilities block, kitchen, storeroom, warehouse, 1863. Phil's got all the keys. Switch out for the ghost, Phil. Oh, this is the book. Oh God, the old kitchen. We use that fireplace to cook a lot of things. This looks like a pretty serious door, this one. There's two bad buggers in this one. Oh,
More books.
put some bad buggers in here. Ah, Captain Moonlight. That's right.
Without a shadow of doubt, the most notorious outlaw to be locked up in Gundagai jail was Andrew George Scott, also known as Captain Moonlight. Born in Northern Ireland, the son of an Anglican priest, he was well-spoken and well-educated, with a well-developed taste for reckless adventure. He was also a swindler, a forger, and an elaborate liar who spent 10 years in Pentridge jail for robbery. There he met the young James Nesbitt, who, it's believed, became the love of his life.
Who is he?
Yeah, no, this way.
Yeah, I read this before. But sorry. Famous bushranger. Letter from Moonlight to Mrs. Nesbitt. Slow that down to read it. Executed 20th of January 1880. Previous convictions, false pretenses, bank robbery, under arms. Wow. Andrew Scott, Captain Moonlight. So we're in Gundagai North Cemetery and we've just found Andrew George Scott's grave, aka Captain Moonlight. It's isolated right at the back of the cemetery.
On the 20th of January 1880, Captain Moonlight and Thomas Rogan were executed at Darlinghurst Jail. Despite Captain Moonlight's request to be buried alongside James Nesbitt, his young companion, he was buried in an unmarked grave in Sydney's sprawling Rookwood Cemetery. 115 years later, his dying wish was honoured by two Gundagai women. They arranged to remove his remains to North Gundagai General Cemetery, where he was reburied.
What's this, Phil? No.
Whoa,
What?
this must be a storage room for meat or something.
That's a solitary confinement.
Think so?
Yeah, that's what it
This
is.
is the kitchen, isn't it?
Oh, it could be the cool room.
It's a room for the meat.
Is that it? Toilet? Outhouse? The Gundagai Museum opened in 1968 and has a lot of great artefacts. Well worth a visit. To the left. Let's go in there. Hey Phil, want to take it up somewhere, mate? Go in there. Go in here. See how beautiful? Look, the old PTC. Well, we hope you enjoyed that. Come back and see us next time. Hooroo! Oh,